So Ton, I guess the plan is to warm up together for about 5 minutes, and then you'll take the lower voices over to the music room, and we'll work with Emily, who is over here, and she's going to be doing a little master class for us today. So then we'll have a break, and then we'll flip it around. Yeah, reverse it.
So we think, I'll break. How long you want to do each session? And we think it maybe
I have it on my phone. I think I said like 7 minutes.
about 7
Hold on, I'll get you the exact time. Let me go look at my phone real quick, okay? I had it all scheduled out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually going to stand right here. We'll do a warm up. Let's go right here. So we'll do a quick warm up. And then we'll go into it. Tim, just give us the air. We're just gonna sing all the end. gentlemen, so the
Got
plan.
lower voices into the music room with Tom and Tim. And at 7:15, there'll be a break, and then we'll switch so that the lower voices are in here
Sounds good.
at 7:25.
All right,
Okay.
gentlemen. All right, so if we want to make our way over this way, and get started. Yeah, just bring Johnson Messiah for it, guys. Yep.
7:15.
All righty.
Bye, boys.
Bless you.
Well,
Yeah, at work I'm
all right, Emily. Everyone, this is Emily. She is a vocal coach at Daytona Beach Music Academy. I recently did an awesome workshop with her, and so I asked her to help us with our press support and all the things needed for the Messiah. So Eileen is going to help us with accompaniment.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll just let you take it away. I'm going to try to record you a little bit from this way.
Okay, that's totally fine. Thank you so much. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of this. I'm really, really excited, and I'm hoping to help you. Help me, help you, help everybody. Just a couple of things about me before we get started. I am visually impaired, which means I can't see as well as you, but I still see, and I have better hearing than all of you, so I grew up in New Jersey. I'm of Puerto Rican descent. I moved to Florida in 2009 to go to the Florida School for the Deaf and Blind in St. Augustine. I graduated from there in 2017, where I went to Toccoa Falls College in Northeast Georgia, where I studied opera performance. And then I moved back to St. Augustine to teach voice for a year at my high school. And then in 2022, I moved to Daytona Beach to attend the Independent Living Training Center for the Blind and Visually Impaired, which is across from the Conklin Davis Center, if you're familiar with that area. And after that, I met my now husband, and I work at Daytona Beach Music Academy, and I'm very happy. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to talk about some breathing. We're kind of going to go back to the basics. I teach pretty much everybody the basics of opera, just so that you are able to do anything. Opera is very hard, and a lot of people are probably like, oh no, I can't do that. But you can. I believe in you. So if you are able-bodied, would you be able to stand for me? Please, we're going to do some stretches. And the reason we do the stretches is so that we have good posture when we sing. I don't know if do you all sing standing up when you are in concert?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so this will be great practice. All right, so we're going to reach for the sky. Reach for the sky. If it was raining, I'd say catch the rain. Okay, reach, reach, reach. This helps our neck muscles and shoulders be really not as tense. Okay, now we're gonna reach as low as you can go.
All right, show off.
Come back up. Now we're gonna make shoulder circles forward, or whatever direction you start. Okay.
This is my yoga for today.
Now we're gonna go the other way. All right, now we're gonna make circles with the neck. Don't get dizzy.
This is my crunch. This is my crunch.
Okay, now we're gonna go the other way, slow. Okay, how do you guys feel? Good. Good. We're good. So we're gonna stand up just for a little bit longer, I promise. Only for a little bit, maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna pop quiz you. Breathing when you sing, do you breathe in through your nose or your mouth?
Whenever you get it.
Okay, I heard mouth, I heard whatever, I heard. The answer is mouth. So, that's one. And then the second one is, do you breathe with your chest or with your diaphragm?
Diaphragm.
Good. Very good. So, when you breathe in, does your diaphragm go out or in?
Out.
Good. Okay, so we're going to do some of that. So we're going to inhale and exhale, feeling the diaphragm really feel. I want you to put your finger on your belly button, kind of like if you can see me. I'm trusting that you're doing the same thing. All right, so we're going to inhale, exhale, and try always breathing in and out through the mouth, and I want to be able to hear it, okay? So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Good, and it's good to keep in mind when you breathe, it's kind of like a J. You don't want your ribs to kind of be right on top of that. So you want kind of down and out breathing, kind of like a weird letter J type of thing. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you can sit down now. Okay. Now we're going to do a couple more exercises just to kind of warm the voice up a little bit more to get ready to do those quick melismas and stuff, okay?
Do you need to get the piano down?
Yes, okay. Okay. All right, so you started to know. So we're gonna sing on an E vowel. Everybody say E. Okay. And so we're gonna start on C, and you're gonna go E, and then go up. Okay. Got it? I'll do it with you. Okay. Ready? Breathe. I want you to breathe before the next note comes. So when you go like we're done, do not do that. Do not, because that is taking away time for you to breathe. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And this is a fast thing. So those of you who have vibrato, I want you to use your vibrato to go instead of or whatever note is on. You don't want to slide. Okay, thank you. I don't know what that was on. Okay, where were we? E. Ready, breathe. So the E, instead of going E or whatever, you don't want it to be very what's the word I'm looking for? Horizontal. You want it to be vertical. So instead of E, you want E. See, so that's placement. So where you want this to be is kind of, think about where you get a sore throat. Okay, so you don't want, that's too back, you don't want it like that. Okay, so think about where you get a sore throat, and you want to kind of breathe in on the vowel. So when you sing E, you'll do E, so it kind of gets more of a dome shape. So we're raising that soft palate in the back. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Do we know what a soft palate is?
Yes.
Awesome, you guys are so good. Okay, where do you want to start? Let's go back to C. And we're going to do C, throat, not ah. That's too back, okay? But now you don't want ah also. So something kind of in the middle, like that dome in the back where you get a sore throat. Ah, kind of like that, okay? All right, ready?
You start with E, are you gonna start?
Huh?
You want me to start it with the chord, or are you
You
gonna
just
start?
go ahead and start with the chord. Good. That sounded really nice. Nice and blended. Very good. Okay. Now we're going to do something a little bit quicker because that's what we're focusing on right now. So we'll start at the same place where we just left off. Maybe a little bit lower than that. Yeah. Let's see. We will do. We're going to go back to the E vowel because for a lot of reasons, E is a really good vowel to sing to kind of bring the voice forward and kind of wake it up. And especially if you want to move a lot, it's just a really good one. So 2 more exercises and then we'll move on to the pieces that we're going to do. So we'll go. So we go. Yep, just like that. So we're going to do that on an E, okay?
Oh boy.
Yeah. All right, makes you think, huh? All right, ready?
We just stop.
We just listen. Okay, good. And now that you said that, let's go back to, let's do the, okay. We're gonna go, and go back down, okay? Yes, and choir, a lot of times in choirs and stuff, just in general, they'll take you all the way up, and then altos are like, oh, I don't know if I can, it's okay to not do that. And even with the sopranos going all the way down, and you're just like, I can't sing anymore, then it's actually healthier for you to not do that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. How are we on time?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. 20 minutes? Okay. All right. Okay, let's move on. We want to work on more music. Which one? Let's do.
I don't have it open at all.
Okay, so.
Crystal, do you have a preference what we do first?
Well, I think that his yoke is probably what we're struggling with the most, but I am anyway.
And there's lots of ease in that.
But if we want to work our way into that.
And how do I feel like I just.
We're gonna work on He Shall Purify first, and then we'll get to that other one. Sorry about that.
His yoke is easier because he's that kind of age.
He Shall Purify.
I have a question.
Yes.
You don't have the bravo,
Yes.
because I was a sweet Adeline and we don't sing with the bravo. So how do you do those? Do you bounce on each note? Do you articulate each note? Or do you slide between them to make
So-
it lyrical?
So with which is the warm-ups?
No, when we're singing this thing.
Okay, so in general with runs in general, just like when we were doing the that stuff. So if you don't have vibrato, then it is a lot of pulsing on the voice. So it's really in with the breathing. So you pulse it, so it should kind of like how you do really quick staccato, or like if you see Santa Claus laughing, he goes oh oh oh, and then the belly moves a lot. That's kind of the same feeling you should be getting. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be like that's too much. It's a very slight thing, and with lots of practice, anybody can make it work.
Thank you.
Of course. Okay. Let's start. I guess when we're doing
Sopranos.
yeah, the sopranos, and then we'll just open that.
Just
We're
sopranos.
on 36.
Okay. They're not singing.
Yeah, I have it, it's not.
It's pure.
Okay, so we'll start with just the sopranos entrance for now. It's okay. Okay. All right. Ready? We're going to start in where the sopranos come in.
You gonna count them in? Or you want? You want me to bring them in?
Bring them in.
Okay, I'm gonna bring y'all in. So, Ton usually does 4 and then the measure, correct? You want that? Okay. 1, that way I can set the tempo. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Okay.
Then the sopranos don't come in again until 2 more pages. Do you want me to keep going with sopranos?
Let's redo that part again.
Okay.
Let me hear you again do that same exact thing, but on an off. Just on an off. Forget the words, just do the notes.
How about just 2 this time? Okay, 1, 2.
Okay, so what I think we should do is this time, instead of looking down, we'll try to look up a little bit, and as you sing the higher notes, tilt your head just ever so slightly to get those notes. And if you want to like look at your music, you can pick it up and kind of hold it like this, maybe. And a little bit more when you go the little short staccato notes that are there. Yeah, really emphasize those. Okay, so like that, not like you don't want. Okay.
Are you starting with that there?
Yes.
On those high notes?
No, just at the beginning.
Okay. All right, ready? Beginning?
On up.
On up, yes, for now.
And 1 and 2.
Good job. Yeah, that was much better.
Natural.
Much better. Okay.
With sopranos, or do you want to bring the altos in?
Altos.
For their part.
Okay.
Okay. So altos, you start on the middle of the second page. 2 beats enough? Yes. 1 and 2. Skip down and 3 and 4.
Okay, so, oh, is that it?
Well, it goes on with
Okay, let's,
we're gonna work on that run.
yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna work a little bit with the altos on your chest voice. So, are we familiar with what the chest voice is? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, so your chest voice is exactly like how I'm speaking right now. If you say hey, hey, and you feel it vibrating, that's your chest voice. Okay, so we're gonna do something a little bit to bring that out. Okay, to make sure that your notes are all out and clear. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, so just repeat after me. Okay, hey, hey, hey. Hey, mama! Hey, mama! Hey, you over there! Hey, you over there! How you doing? How you doing? There we go. Good job. How many of you are from New York? Jersey, me too. Okay. All right. So now we're going to do that again. So when you remember when we were doing the so it's like that. It's a little bit slidey, but not too much. Okay. So we're going to take that chest voice and we're going to run with it. Get it? Because it's a run. Okay. So let's start from the beginning. Let's try it on an ah this time, and then we'll do it on the words the second time. Okay?
And she started at the bottom of that page? Okay.
Yep.
So I'll say 3, 4. Okay. 3 and 4.
Better. Yeah. Do it one more time on an ah. I just want to hear you a little bit more power, a little louder, some more energy.
3 and 4.
Nice. You all sounded like one person. That's the goal. Okay.
So at the end of that run, the sopranos start with their second. No, I'm sorry, that's their first one.
No, that's right.
That's right.
That's right.
You're right. You're right. 38. Oh, yeah. Do you think I know? So, you want to go on with sopranos there? Or you want to keep going without?
When did they sing together?
At the end of what you just did with the altos, the sopranos come in, and then the altos come in the very next measure.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, so start with the altos.
Yes.
Okay, altos start on the bottom of that second page, and keep going when and the sopranos are going to come in.
Okay. Bottom of page 37. I'm just really relaxed.
Thank you.
Words are Oz.
Words are Oz.
Words. Where's the words? Okay. 3 and 4.
And he shall
Let's work on the altos. I just want to hear the altos on an ah again, because I feel like it's I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like sometimes it's easier to just focus on the notes. So let's do that on an ah.
What part?
Exactly what we just did, that whole section.
Yes, at the bottom of the second page. Just altos then?
Yes.
back on Oz.
Ah, yes. Ah.
And 3 and 4.
Okay, how did that feel? Was that better, do you think? Yeah. Good. So, breathe. Breathe, 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 breathe. So now we're going to do it again with the words, and I want to understand what you're singing. Okay. All right.
3 and 4.
And he shall
Okay, so the other thing I'm going to say, and then we'll move on, we'll go through it again, going to the Kronos next, but I want you to, some of you, it's going a little bit flat. So I want you to raise your eyebrows, at least in practice. If you think you're going low, if you're not sure, then you most likely are going a little too low. So I want you to kind of raise those eyebrows, and I promise it's a weird trick, but it'll help. And then again, don't look all the way down, because I want to be able to hear you. Okay. All right. Let's do this again with the same exact song.
Okay. So afterwards, the spot that the altos just came in, when the sopranos come in and. So top of 38, second measure, after 2. 1 and 2.
Thank you.
I'm probably gonna say that a lot, but I really want you to get those, all those notes down. Really focus on where you're going, and open your mouth. I don't want you to go, it's too close, okay? I want it open mouth, okay? And then we'll work on dynamics in a second.
Okay, ready? 1 and 2. Okay, so we were supposed to do that on an ah, but that's okay.
But did you understand it?
It still sounded like ah. I'm just playing. Okay. So now we're gonna do it together. I want you guys. We're gonna do the same part, altos and sopranos, and I want you to talk like you're a British person. Like all the vowels and everything. It'll sound more more fancy schmancy, I guess. I don't know. Okay.
You want to start with the altos? Or do you want to start?
No.
So altos bottom of the page.
One. Yeah, kind of.
Okay, ready? And then sopranos are coming in. 3 and 4.
Good job. That sounded really nice. Do you think it sounded nice?
It's
Good.
easier to sing British sounds.
It is. It makes you feel fancy. Good job. The only thing I'm going to say, I guess, about that is sopranos, watch your volume. You don't want to overshadow the altos. You don't want to sound the same sound. Not same sound, but same volume. Does that make sense? Okay.
So, I have a question.
Yes.
I'm normally a fairly quiet person. How do we get more volume while keeping the musical tone?
So with volume, it's a very controlled thing. So, for example, it's all about, it really is, I'm going to say this a lot, it's all about the breathing. And then remember I told you about the chest voice. It's a lot of focusing your tone quality and your breathing on that. So like, can you give me one of those starting notes, just an example? Like alto? So, and this is something you can actually practice at home. So instead of going, and he, that's very quiet. So you want to go, and he, or, and he, practicing that at home, crescendo decrescendo a lot, that will really help you with that. And really bringing the sound forward, and again with the dome, like the rising of the soft palate and still kind of, you want your sound to come out to the audience, not to stay back in here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, does that help?
Yes.
Okay.
Something that really helped me from your workshop was when you did that siren exercise.
Oh, yes.
Yes. You guys gotta hear the siren.
Okay.
Let's hear the siren.
Okay. All right, so this is something you practice at home or in front of a neighbor you want to annoy. So this siren, it opens your vocal registers. This is something I really like to do. I like to tell my students, it opens your chest voice, your mixed voice, your head voice, and for those of you who have the whistle register, that part as well. And also for just in general, it's really good to kind of wake up the voice, and you go through all the registers and you don't crack. A lot of the times for beginners they will, so if that's going to be normal for a little while. So I guess I'll do an example, and I guess that's something we can. It's a good idea. Let's do that just together. So I'm going to do an example, and I'm sorry for your ears. So I'll do it on the word hey, and then I'm going to go all the way to the bottom of my range, to the most top, and then back to the bottom. And this is also really good with breath control. You really need that. Okay, ready? Hey. That takes a lot of work. So let's kind of go ahead and do that. Why don't all of you just start from the bottom of your range. It doesn't matter what the person next to you is doing. Just do your own, okay? I just want you to feel, pretend it's just you in here. So start from the bottom and really feel where your voice is. Imagine it like a light beam moving up and then back down. Okay. Yeah, like on a sound, okay? So you start on your lowest note, whatever that is. Okay, and I want you to breathe. Okay, we're gonna do it together. Ready? Breathe. Good. I heard some of you come back down in your head voice still. You gotta come back to your chest voice. Show off. Good job. Did that hurt at all for anybody?
It is 7:15, so I'm gonna get them. I don't know if there's anything that you wanna mention before, but then we'll have a little break and we'll switch it up.
Okay. So I know I took a lot of times on warm-ups, but it might be repetitive or whatever, but it is really, really important. And you can take that home to practice with you. You can take that to all of your music and just do it on an E or an ah, any vowel if you're struggling with the notes and keeping it fast-paced. That's something you can practice like 5 minutes a day or whatever you can. I really appreciate you guys letting me teach you, and I've had a really good time so far. Thank you so much. Good job. Very good.
I'm a sweet Jackson. Oh, okay. We dissolved. We never came back. Yes, here, yeah.
I guess we're wandering, yes?
I don't know why we're sitting over here. She's gonna make us sit over here anyway.
They are. No, they are.
Let's wander, friends.
Next.
Review board.
Looks like it's been easier for the directors to move than us. Let's move 70 people instead of 3.
Well, and we were world champions.
Actually, it's looking happy.
Okay.
It's
I think it was Oh, really? That was our coach, that was our director. All right. All the men are going to sit over I'm sure. Yes, I miss it. Yeah. So you want to spread out right?
No,
Women are going back there.
no, but I'm surprised.
Yeah. That's what guys are going Oh, over. okay.
Yeah, all the men are gonna sit over.
Oh, yeah, me too, But, well, I
Go over here.
No. Well, I guess.
Head up to the front, face in the back.
I like the short one. Oh, cool, yeah. So we still got 3 weeks to wear it.
All right, over to the next. So tell me, how do you think we're doing?
Okay, all right. Yeah.
She was good today. I was listening to her.
To do the box.
She doesn't take you know how she doesn't take the match, she just gives you. But his thing with blueberries is a joke.
Oh, I heard that.
You don't know.
Yeah, I'm the president, he's about 30 years younger, and used to sing in the range, he's written in tennis. Back then, we couldn't, I can't.
I gotta worry about these guys, so, yeah. I'll stay in here. But yeah, so we'll work until 10, and then 5 more minutes in the break, and then we'll get everybody to here. Okay. Okay, yeah, do you want me, yeah, when do you want me to do it?
Block that off for a long time.
Let me go check out. Okay. All right, good, no problem. Yeah. What were you just working in there with Tom?
Working, his joke was easy.
Oh, okay, they were working his joke. So I don't know if that's something. You did a little bit of Purify too? They did
Yeah.
Purify too, so.
We'll do that because we've been doing that.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it, so. All right, I think, well, Eileen's here, so I guess we could, yeah, Gordon's coming in. I think we could get started and, maximize the time with you. Okay. If that's okay, yeah. All righty, everybody, so this is Emily.
Hello.
She works with Daytona Beach Music Academy, and I did a workshop with her a couple months ago, and then I asked her to come here. We asked her to help us with the Coloratura and just breathing and everything that we need for the Messiah. So I'm going to let her take it away. Eileen is going to help.
Yes.
Thank you so much
Yes,
with accompaniment, and yeah, go ahead.
All right. Okay, hello everybody.
Hello.
Hi. As Crystal just said, I'm Emily. If you don't mind, I'm just going to tell you a couple of things about me, just so that you can get to know who I am. I was born and raised in New Jersey. I am visually impaired, which means I can still see some amount. I just can't drive, which is good for the rest of the people on the road. I moved to Florida in 2009. I went to the Florida School for the Deaf and Blind in St. Augustine. Can everyone hear me okay, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And after I graduated high school in 2017, I moved to Northeast Georgia to a small Christian school, Toccoa Falls College, where I studied opera performance. And then when I graduated there in 2021, I moved back to St. Augustine and I taught for a year of voice lessons at my high school. And then in 2022, that's when I ended up in Daytona. I was training at the Independent Living Training Center for the Blind and Visually Impaired, which is across the road from Conklin Davis Center for the Visually Impaired, if you're familiar with that. Not the same school, but in the same area. And that's when I started being involved in the community. That's where I met my now husband, and I started working at Daytona Beach Music Academy about 2 years ago. And I'm really happy to be here. And another thing I forgot to mention is I always like to mention this. I don't know why. Yes, I know why. I'm really proud of my Puerto Rican heritage. So you're getting a little flavor today. And I'm really happy to be working with you all, so thank you for letting me do that.
Sure.
And I'm sure you all have already started singing, but we're gonna kind of bring it back to the basics a little bit. I teach everybody the basics of opera, just the very, very fundamentals. All my students, just so that you can have a really strong technique if you wanna, like, let's say, sing pop music or country music or R&B or musical theater. It just gets you a really good foundation. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you were able-bodied, if you wouldn't mind standing, we're going to do some stretching to kind of, you all have probably been sitting for a while anyway. Yes. All right, so we're going to reach for the sky. And if it was raining, I would say catch the rain. And this is going to really help your shoulders. Good posture is always good. Okay, now we're going to reach for the ground as low as you can go. Don't hurt yourself. I don't want to do any paperwork. And come up when you're ready, slowly. Okay, now we're going to move the shoulders forward. Backwards. Okay, now we're going to move the neck. I hope you don't get dizzy.
I hear cracking. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Alright, we're going to go the other way.
Like gravel in my neck.
Just like that.
Oh.
Alright, so stay standing for just a little longer. We're going to talk about breathing now. Okay, pop quiz. Do you breathe in and out through your nose or your mouth?
Yes.
Yes?
Oh.
Yes. Okay, so in normal life, yes, in normal life, day-to-day life, usually mouth breathing is considered weird. But with singing, always breathe in and out through the mouth, okay? And why? Because you get the most with your money. And now, second question. Do you breathe with your chest or your diaphragm?
Diaphragm.
Good! All right, so you breathe in and out through your mouth and also your diaphragm. Now, when you breathe in, does your diaphragm go out or in?
Out.
Good job!
Balloon.
Yes!
Balloon.
All right, you guys are so smart. All right, so now we're going to do some breathing. And I want to be able to hear you, okay? So what I don't want is, I don't want it like that. That's just too much. Okay, so we're going to just calmly breathe in and out, okay? Ready? And then I want you to put your thumbs on your belly button, okay? To really feel that down and outwards motion. That's what I want, okay? All right, so breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good, now this time we're going to breathe in, and when you exhale, I want you to do an S sound. So whoever holds their S sound longest wins. Okay, ready? Breathe in. S sound, go. Man. Really good. All right. I want you all to do that next week. Good job. Okay, so now you can go ahead and sit down. Just make sure you have good posture when you're sitting. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and open up our voice a little bit more. You've already have been singing quite a bit. We're just going to do a little bit more. So we're going to do something called a siren. And you're going to start from the bottom of your voice, and you're going to go to all the way to the top, and then back to the bottom, slowly. Not turtle slow, but not like, no, that's too fast. Okay, so we're going to stay on a hey. So because I'm a girl, I can go like really, really high. I'm not expecting you to do that. Just as much as you feel like you are able to do, go as high as you can and then go as low as you can. So I'm going to do an example which will be totally different from you guys. not completely, just the pitches will be a little bit different. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so this is what it should sound like. Hey. So see how I'm back down. Okay, you don't have to go that high, of course. So I want you to try, just pretend it's just you and here. Don't listen to your neighbor right now. That's the only time I'm going to say that. And I want you to do what you think you can with that siren. It kind of wakes up your chest voice, your mixed range, and your head voice, okay? All right, so we're going to breathe in. Go. On a hey. Let's try that again. All right. All right, so we're going to start it over, and you're going to start on the word hey, as low as you can go. Make sure you're looking ahead. I don't want you to go like this. I don't want you to do that. Just look straight, okay? All right, and on a hey, ready? Breathe in. Go. Good job. How does that feel?
Weird.
Does it hurt at all for anybody?
You can feel a little bit with a voice break.
Yeah.
The transition is not totally smooth.
Right, and that's
You reach that.
yeah. So the cracks in the voice or the transitions in the voice from different registers, that's a totally normal thing. And if you want to start smoothing that out, that's something you have to practice daily. So it's lots of other exercises and everything. We'll get to that, but that's something that you'll have to practice on your own as well. Okay, let's do some. Just a quick little exercise and then I'll get you to okay.
With the ladies, you started with just an up and down on 5.
Yeah.
On C.
Yeah. Let's do high.
Start down here.
And then
Or we can start, I don't, you're.
okay. So go ahead and can you play that one start and that would just work. So I'll have to do this an octave higher. So we're gonna do a letter E, and then we're just gonna do a 5-note pattern up and down. So it'll be like E, and then we'll go up with that. Okay, ready? What you don't want to do, you don't want to slide. Okay, so those of you who have vibrato, you really use that to your benefit. So you could go something like that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to slide too much. And also imagine yourself as a British person. And all of our vowels that we're going to be doing today, really imagine yourself as a British person. Because I don't know why, but just for some reason in singing, it helps a lot. And then, yeah, we'll do another one. Let's do a different exercise. What I want to do is, we'll do, Hallelujah. Yeah.
Sing the beginning again.
What's it?
That's D major. So 1, 3, 5 up the octave?
Yeah, one thing about the octave and then back around. All right, so we're gonna do Hallelujah. Okay. Breathe.
Sorry. I didn't know if you wanted to go
Sorry.
down.
We're gonna go down with that.
We start on that one again?
Yes. Ready? Go. British. All right, thank you. All right, so now I want you to think of your placement. So with classical singing, usually it's very full sounding. So with our ah or our e, like an e, you don't want to be e, you want it to be e, so more of a rounded sound. Or an ah, you don't want to be ah, you want to be ah, a little bit more full. Does that make sense? So how to get that is really think about your placement. So voice placement is like where you put your voice, where you want it to sound, it's kind of like really manipulating your sound, which is so cool how the body can do that. And what I want you to do is think about where you have a sore throat normally, and it's gonna sound weird, but like when you breathe in on the vowels. So if you breathe in on an E, it should sound like, or if you breathe in on an ah, it'll be like you're gonna hakalugi or something. It will be kind of like that. And actually, yes, if you yawn, so everybody yawn. Oh. Do it again. All the way that back there. That's where you want your placement to be. You don't want it to be ah. That's too back. That's too dark. That'll hurt. You'll hurt yourself. But it's like kind of right in the middle. It's raising your soft palate when you yawn. So very much that's a similar feeling like that. Does that make sense? Okay. How are we on time?
We have like another 10 minutes before the 20-minute mark.
Okay.
Yeah, doing well.
Okay, very good. Let's do another one, just because I really want you to focus on those runs and the vowels and everything, okay? Oh, I did the C, that one last time. So we're going to go C, okay, and then
Moving down or up?
yeah, move down and then the same exercise. Okay, so it'll be C, ready? Breathe. Who thinks they can go lower than that? Say I.
Maybe one more.
Maybe one more? Okay, we'll try one more. Okay, and that was also a trick question. Why? Because if you're doing, just in general, when choirs do warm-ups or, you know, in general, and let's say you need to jump the octave, that's fine. Most of the time, like let's say I'm singing really low and then the alto is just still singing and I can't do it anymore, so I drop out because I know I can't, and then I'll wait for my turn to come back in. Otherwise, like vice versa, basses, if it's too high, drop out. Tenors, if it's too low, drop out. You don't want to hurt yourself. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah. Is falsetto an option?
Yeah! Falsetto is always an option, are you kidding?
Right.
I would love to hear that. Okay, and then, I just have to remember another one, I just lost it. Oh, so we'll start a little bit higher than, like two whole steps higher than we just ended. Okay. Okay, and then we're just gonna do a little bit more. It'll be, we're gonna do some staccato. Yeah, that's a good one. So, yeah, on an ah again, it'll be ah 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 ah, and then you just go up. All right, ready? We're gonna start with the basses.
36.
So, yes, 36, last measure.
Page 36.
Just bases, right? Just bases.
Just basses for now.
And you want to stop at the Sons of Levi then?
Yeah.
Okay, that's only, yeah, probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 measures or so.
Okay.
But it has to run.
Do you have any tips for enunciating that 16th note run?
I'll get there. I want to hear what you do first.
All right, I'm going to be bringing you in and I'll just give you 1, 2, okay? 1 and 2.
He shall purify, and he shall purify.
Okay, so you are allowed to breathe. If the person next to you just breathe, don't breathe at the same time. So stagger breathe is what I'm trying to say. You're familiar with that? Stagger breathing? What's that? So yes, stagger breathe. And let's do it again, but on an ah. So remember when we were doing the use your vibrato to your advantage. And if you don't have a vibrato, that's okay. Still pulse it, like if you think of Santa Claus when he laughs, oh, 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 really with that diaphragm, use that diaphragm and really kind of, not enunciate, what is the word I'm looking for? Articulate those notes. Does that make sense? And the reason we're doing it on an ah is so that you can focus on that right now. Okay, so we're gonna start over. Same spot.
1 and 2.
Ah!
Did you want them to
Yes,
stop?
do it on an ah. Remember, we're not saying the words this time. Just an ah.
Okay.
She's been around.
All right, 1 and 2.
Okay, how did that feel?
Better.
Better?
Yeah.
Good. All right, let's do it again. I really want a little bit more volume this time. And how to get that is, how do you think we get more volume? Yep, diaphragm. So really, really get in there. Think deep in your breathing, okay? All right. Words this time.
Okay.
British word.
British words, yes, British words. I want to understand what you're saying. Right now I cannot.
1 and 2.
We shall purify, and we shall
Okay, that was really good, except when you guys were doing the run, I know the air kind of fades out and the volume fades out as well. So like I said, really take advantage of that stagger breathing. Listen to your neighbor, and if they breathe, don't breathe at the same time as them. Okay, but good so far. Good, good, good.
You want to do big basses or tenors? Tenors come in right after.
Yeah, do the tenors.
Okay, yeah, we'll do tenors. Okay, so tenors notes. And 4, okay? I'll say 3, 4. 3 and 4. Okay, then, yeah, they have a few measures.
Okay. All right, so let's do that again on the ah. Same exact thing that we did with the basses. We're gonna do it on the ah, and like I said, take advantage of that stagger breathing and really have that high energy with those just volume. Okay.
And Emily, just for your note, they have another run a little later. It's a
It's a dragonfly.
that came down,
Got it.
Yes.
but much higher pitched. Like this one's pretty low. That's pretty low percentage. Really, I'm sorry. They're up.
No, we like
Then the next one is. So you wanna work up higher, that one comes next.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do the first one on the next.
So write it letter A, tenors, 3 and 4.
Okay, so ah, we're gonna do it on an ah instead of the words, and then we'll do it on the words right after that. So ah, just to focus on those notes there.
Same one?
Same one. Yep.
3,
Breathe. Yeah,
Go ahead.
No, you go. I'm just saying breathe when you count at the same time.
3 and 4.
Okay, good job. All right, words this time. Same place. Remember British words.
3 and 4.
Good. Nice. Okay.
Yeah. The bases go on right at the end
Okay, let's start, the same as that when we just, that's, just stay with the tenor system, it's a higher.
Just the tenor
Just the tenor
Okay.
system. And this time, I want you guys to think of, the siren we just did earlier today. Really kind of get in that headspace of thinking of, oh, okay, I have to really bring it up a little and, raise your eyebrows if you think you might be going flat, because chances are you might be if you are thinking about it. just that's a general note for everybody. So yes, so really think about that, and this is a higher thing, so we want lots of energy and lots of breath support. Okay?
So same spot for tenors that we just started on, the last note, second stanza. 3 and 4.
Okay, good. And the other thing I was going to say about the volume is listen to each other, blend together. So if you think you're louder than somebody, kind of tone it back just a little so that you all can sound this like one voice. That's what a choir, one voice. Okay. Let's do that one more time on an ah. Yeah.
3 and 4.
Okay. Good. All right. Let's do the same section.
Okay, so last note right above where the tenors just start. Last note, top of the page, okay? And you want words or vowels or what?
38?
Let's just do vowels this time. I don't want to stay too long. So let's just stick with the ah for now.
3 and 4. Hang on a second. Let's start over again, please. I was looking at the wrong. It's the right notes, I was just looking at the wrong spot. 3 and 4.
Okay. Good. I was only asking for the bases, but still good. No worries. No worries.
My bad.
That's okay. It's okay. So let's do that again, just with the bases this time. And actually, we will do it again with all of you, with the words. So, but this time, just bases on ah, and try to bring up the volume just a little bit, okay? Yes, same place.
3 and 4.
pick some of you out, but I had a harder time doing it, so that's good. Very good. All right, let's do the whole thing. That part just again. Actually,
We're at the 20-minute mark.
at the 20-minute mark. Okay, good. All right,
That's the whole thing.
let's start from that same section. Okay, I believe you were, and then we'll do both parts. Yeah, both parts, and then we'll do the
Okay, so you wanna end right where we did righteousness?
Yep.
Okay, so same spot, top of 38, and then coming first.
And remember,
No,
British,
sorry, bass is coming first.
British words, and sit up straight, and make sure if you are looking at your music, I was going to say this earlier, make sure that you're not going like this. Okay, so I want you to really look straight, and if you really need to, you can hold your music out like this. You can glance down at it or whatever. I don't have your vision, so I don't know what you let me see, but like we gotta go like that or whatever, you know. As long as you're not looking down or looking like this, okay? All right.
Do you want me to keep playing their parts? Cause I can try just the bass line and then accompaniment.
Let's do parts for now.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, I'll try, can't always do both.
That's okay, that's okay. That's fine.
Alright, basses.
It's good you're training for everybody else.
Alright, basses, 3 and 4.
Good job, guys. That was so good. How do you think that was? Better? Worse? Nice. Okay. And let's now we should. I want to go back to the very beginning.
Okay.
And you don't have to play the first song. Just
Do I, well, okay, I'll just play it if I can, but I might end up playing it. Okay, basses, you're gonna come in
All right, so-
first, bottom of the first page.
very beginning this time.
After 2.
You want tenors also?
Yes,
Or just
everybody.
basses? Everybody?
Yeah, so we'll, yeah, okay, basses, so 1 and
any spots that you feel that needs to be worked on more? The whole thing?
Hold it.
Okay.
Between the beginning and the end.
Every little bit of it.
Okay.
How much time do you have? Do you know?
Crystal, how are we on time?
We have 10 more minutes before everybody comes in here and we do Hallelujah chorus.
Okay.
So,
Yay. Okay. I guess I could go on.
You guys worked on this one over there.
Yeah.
So was there one that you didn't do?
the rest of them.
Oh, this is the only one y'all did?
No, we started.
Well, we started, like, his yoke is not easy.
Let's
We
do
can
that
do
then.
that one, because that stinks.
That's what, 92, is that right? 98.
I'm not the easiest teacher, I guess.
Should we do
So, I guess, let's just, the both of them. And then I'll take just for now.
I'll probably do mostly baseline then.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. So, take everything you learned from the previous song and all the warm-ups we did and everything, and apply it to everything else you sing. So, even this song as well, to, be mindful of vowels, breathing, how you say the words, listening to each other, all that jazz. Okay?
There are the other
Okay, tenors come in first, and I'll give you 2 beats. And can we go, like, how fast were you all going? Pretty fast?
No.
I don't know if it's seen fast.
Let it go.
That's good.
It's seen
That's
fast.
about
That's a good
right.
tone.
Yeah, that's good. It's fast.
Okay, 1 and 2.
Is your his burden is mine, his burden is mine. His burden
We didn't get our intro.
We missed it.
Okay.
That might be a little too slow, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start over, and I want an ah instead, okay?
Okay.
Ah, for everybody.
Okay. 1 and 2. Okay, I got lost that time. Okay, I was trying to do the accompaniment.
This is
Yeah.
That sounds hard, huh?
It is hard.
Very hard. We might have to do one part at a time if you want me to be playing all of
Yeah,
your notes. let's just start with tenors first. Okay.
On ah still.
Ready, 1 and 2.
I have you do the ahs is so you can really focus on those notes without having to worry, what am I saying?
Yeah.
And I think you all, that sounded pretty good. Again, I'm just gonna say listen to each other and just a little more energy. Any questions so far? Yes, no, maybe so? Okay. All right, let's move on. Let's do that part again with the words this time, and remember, British.
1 and 2.
His burden is mine.
stop there, just rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job. All right, races. You are on the chopping block.
The lyrics are Oz.
Huh?
Lyrics are Oz.
Oz. Good question.
So bases,
Yeah.
on all.
On aw. Aw.
1 and 2.
Okay. How did that feel?
I got a question.
Yes.
When you do those runs, should the voice be more smooth or should like
Not like that.
or should it be
So it should be a little bit more pulsed, but you don't want staccato. You don't want to be too much to where it's just you know. So it has to have some sort of it is legato, but not. You don't want it's a little bit separated, but not totally
Yeah,
separated.
we were told to emphasize. the
like every
first of the
verse
four
of the
hymns of each
16th.
one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Do that. How much time do we have left? Like 2 minutes? Crystal?
5 more.
Five
5
more
more minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it again. Basis. Same, please. Okay. With the words this time. And volume. Volume. Okay?
More piano.
Oh, never mind.
Then it's forte on his burden is like.
Okay.
It's-
Well.
There's not much on this one.
Oh, okay.
All right, ready? 1 and 2. Let me skip over there. 1 and 2. Four, 1 and 2. Stop there?
Yeah, okay. Good. Okay. So, and sometimes I do say volume just so that I can hear you, make sure you're doing the right notes. So, my apologies for not knowing that it was softer. So,
Well, technically, Tom said that it wasn't written with dynamics, that composers just would write with more voices to be louder,
Mhm.
right? So, you can, I don't know, take that for what it's worth.
okay. Well, thank you. Okay, so let's do it from the beginning. Both parts with the words.
Remember everything that she's talked about, right? And I'm gonna go get the other group, all right?
Pender starts off.
Oh, goodness.
Sorry. Ready? 1 and 2.
It's your
meet you too.
Go back to standard seating.
Appreciate
Standard
it.
seating.
Alright.
Thank you so much.
We're back again.
No, it sounds so good.
Oh, we're gonna do the Halloween horse.
Alrighty then.
I don't know, he said he was gonna do something and then we were gonna go.
Well, that's what she said before, I don't know.
I don't know what's.
All right, so here's the plan.
Yeah, they said the main line for 62 weeks. Okay, yeah, and then could you so much
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sounds good.
All right, everybody. We're gonna work out the chorus. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Okay, my bad. My bad. Okay. Okay. That's it. I'll let them do it.
Yeah. Okay, so the plan, ladies and gentlemen, is everything you did. I'm sorry, who was there? Emily, everything you did with Emily, I want to hear it and put it all together. So I'm gonna let her do those things, and I want to mark some of the places that when we do a rehearsal again, I'll say, okay, let's clean this up a little. Pitches, maybe not necessarily technique because that's what she's doing now. More so pitches and rhythms and interests. Okay, so that gives me time to go. Oh, let's do this one. Take it away.
All right. So everybody remembers "He Shall Purify." Remember? Yay! So we're going to start off that song, and at first we're going to do it on an ah. Okay, I just want to hear it. Okay, from the beginning until
Page 36 should be.
and then I'll stop you.
You'll be conducting, right?
Well, yeah, yeah. You want to just keep time, or you want to just do?
I'll just do it as I hear it. You feel free to conduct.
Okay.
I don't conduct, so.
Okay, all right. I will do it that way. Yep. All right. All right. So, let me say. That's fine. Yeah.
Here, oh, is this one filming? Yes, okay.
Yeah, because I want to do it right.
It's a big book to hold.
It's coming time.
Such servants.
Start.
And you shall receive. You shall
Rescue.
Okay, tune is good? Okay. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It starts right on soprano, so I'm going to give you 1 and 2, okay?
On and off.
And on and
Off.
Yeah.
Like a British person.
Oh. 1 and 2. Let's start right, yeah, let's start from the beginning, it's not that far. Here you go. 1, 2. Yeah, we got through it, right through it. There's a couple little places that are marked with entrances. Remember I talked a lot about entrances? Okay? Yeah. There we go. So basis, I know when we got that new key change, that's the tricky part. This is the top 40, I think, 27. It is, that's the measure number. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 after B. 7 after B.
39.
Top of 40. Top of page 40. Yeah, so that's that C basis when we get to the major key. Okay? So what key is he trying to get into there?
See what happens is that you're in minor, and then he goes to major.
Yes.
It changes the whole mood of everything.
That's the whole move, yeah.
Oh yeah, technically. With C7F, C7F, yeah. Yep.
Play that for them, and then just get us in that new key.
So where do you want?
This is 7 after, what was I saying? 7 after B.
And then before we go on,
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, just before we move on to that, I just want to say good job with the Oz, and I think we should do the words this time.
Okay.
And the reason I, again, just have you do the Oz is so that we focus on the notes and focus on your tone and your placement. So did everyone feel okay with that? Yes, no, maybe so?
Yes.
Yes, did you feel a lot better than last time?
Yes.
Good, okay. I'm only hearing responses from this side. Okay, all right, well, thank you, that's all.
We will remember you as the Wizard of Oz.
Hey, Gordon always goes at least 2 or 3.
I like that one.
Yeah, at least 2 or 3 in the
What did you
rehearsal.
say?
What did you hear?
What did I hear?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it sounded really nice. You blended well. Good. Yes, I'm happy with the results I got.
And I'm glad that you're being aware of, again, what's happening down here with the diaphragm and okay, yeah, that is the energy source when you're singing a lot of the colors.
Yeah, not here.
Yes, correct. Okay, so right where the C's come in, that's 7 before B. Until shall purify. Basis, do you know where I'm at, basis?
What page?
Page 40, top of 40.
Page 40, top of 40. Yeah, just shall purify. Ready, basis? I give you 2 beats. So you got, 3 beats. 1 and 2 and 3. Shall everybody up, baby. That sets everybody. I was talking to the altos like they're the first thing that they hear the concert, okay? But this is one of those moments where it's a big transition, so we need to get us into that key, okay? This time, everybody come in, same place, okay? 3 beats, bases. 1 and 2 and 3. Shall purify. 1 and 2. tricky part is it's right on the end of 1, okay? This is bottom of page 44, 10 is what we did, yeah, that entrance, okay? Bottom of page 44. So, here's what we'll do. We'll go to letter D. Uh-oh, don't let me run over, ladies and gentlemen. Letter D.
43.
Yep, top of page 43. Pick up with the basses, okay? Actually, oh, I hate. It's never a good place to start. Altos, bring us in. Altos in. 1, 2, 3. 3 before D, alto. Yeah, 3 before D.
3 before.
Mm-hmm.
So we're singing the same phrase twice?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Right,
yes.
right.
All right. All right, here we go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, say this for me. Say, and he shall.
And he shall.
Don't say, and he shall purify.
And he shall purify.
Now say it this way. And he shall purify. And go.
And he shall purify.
Yeah, did you notice I flipped the R? I didn't roll it. And he shall I didn't roll it. It's just a flip. And he shall purify. Okay? Say it that way. Ready and go. And he shall purify. Yeah. So that's how we go ahead.
It's just for the, you don't want purify, you want purify. Purify.
Yes. Yes. And he shall purify. Yes. Yes.
Purify. Purify. Open that vowel a little more. Purify.
Like
British. Thinking everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go right to that back. Yes. Okay, here we go. Alto, no, that's perfect. Because I would have ran over it. 3 altos, 2 beats. And 1 and 2.
And he shall purify.
Yep, side. Yep, nope, chin up. Yeah. Is the alto start 1, 2, 3. The alto start 3 before D. Tennis you have, and he shall pure. Yeah, I think we were a little bit ahead, and it was the first one that started.
Bottom of 42.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I get carried away. Okay, so yeah. So these are the things we did get a chance to go through both of those pieces, but we didn't do those pieces. So basic tennis, listen to them a lot if you can on the recorders. Okay. So yes. So let's do Hallelujah chorus. Okay, we're ready.
And before we start that, if I can say something. Excuse me, sorry.
What page? 193.
193.
And before we start the Hallelujah chorus, it's always been a favorite of mine. And almost everybody knows it. So I just want to say again, listen to your partner. You don't want to be louder than the next person. You all want to blend as one voice, and it's a very high energy song. So really focus on your breathing, your British speaking, and raising that soft palate. Remember not to look down, excuse me, and then if you need to look at your music, kind of go like that or glance at it or whatever, but make sure you're not tilting your head like this or this, okay? That's all.
You want us to stand?
Yay! Yes.
Here we go.
Tone quality. Yes.
Ready to?
I am.
And
I might say.
I heard her D's.
Well, I had to show off a little.
Gorgeous.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for letting me.
You practice every Tuesday, 6:30
You make my heart happy, and make sure really practice makes better. Perfect only exists in heaven. So you practice those runs and everything. You all sound amazing, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear your concert.
Thank you.